and welcome back to Farm Sim 2022. And welcome to my grassy field, which I'm going to cut using the skid steer. It's small, shouldn't take me more than maybe 10 minutes max. And then obviously I have to go and grab I was going to say the forklift, that's not right. The bucket and the trailer. So there's a bit of work to do, so that's what we'll be doing in this episode, hopefully. So yeah, we'll turn you on. Now I will say, I did say I wasn't sure about manual handling. It is kind of broken. This seeder has, you have to unfold it, and by unfold I mean there's like a small thing on the side that drops down. But when you connect with manual, if I was to do this manually, I'd have to press Q to connect that, and then I'd have to connect the wires, which I can't see at the moment, funny enough on this, using Z, which simple, but it doesn't seem to fully do it on that seeder. Now I don't know if it's just a seeder or just in general, because manual attachment is a mod, but it does cause issues then where I can't use stuff properly, so I'm just going to have it turned off. I'll have a look and see if it has an update, and we'll see how it goes from there. But we'll start by turning you on. It is turned on, isn't it? Okay, so I swear I turned it off, but that's what I mean. So as you can see, you've got to hold the wires. I don't know. Okay, it must have turned itself back on. If that's going to happen, I'll have to take the mod out. But yeah, so that's what you'd have to do. You have to connect the wires, as you can see, and then you get the ability to turn them on. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little drive around and cut some grass. 10 miles should be enough. And this thing is quite nice. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge because I don't want to cut the grass that doesn't belong in the field. So quite a speedy little thing as well. And it's nice because you always feel like the skid steer doesn't do a lot, or it's pointless when you've got like telehandlers and stuff, but this is quite handy actually for what it can do. Again, I don't want to go all the way to the edge because I've done this field before and it's a pain trying to pick up stuff on the edge. Again, I'm just going to be throwing this into the silage pit. I'm going to start filling up the tree I have eventually for when I have cows and stuff. Or I can even look at getting sheep because all they need is grass, so this would be perfect. That's lap 1 done. And then we'll start lap 2. Now the issue is going to be picking it up, but like I said, I only got the bucket, so I'm going to have to pick it up and push it around and stuff. Again, it costs a lot of money for a baler as well as a forage harvester just to rent them. There's no good little modded version. God damn, this thing is really speedy. The only issue is it's a skid steer steering. So if we overturn, it just goes crazy. Overturn, oversteer. I feel like I'm getting more grass. Maybe it's just because it works. Obviously, unlike using a proper mower, it's not the it's not too nice and tidy, but we can't complain. fun corner to keep doing. It's going quite well actually. I think this could probably do a bit faster, but I don't want to be going super speedy. It'll take me longer to get the trailer than it, in the bucket than it is going to be. Oh, that's the issue though. Oh god. It does seem to have a good radius for clearing and stuff. Oh, missed a bit. Missed another bit. Okay, I'll come back and get these. It's only grass. It's not gonna do much. It doesn't matter if we miss every bit. Oh, we're missing bits. It's not like crop. So, swing it around. Oh. Yeah, not bad so far. And have everything in the yard set up in a way, which I'll show once we go back. I'm missing out of it. What the hell? Nice, simple, easy bit of work. Once we're done with this, we'll be able to then look towards the field. I want to get this done just because it's a bit simpler to do and it'll get out of the way. Also wanted to test to see how well I could use the bucket and everything, so killing a couple of birds with one stone. Do some spinning. Oh god, see that's the issue I have with the skid steer, it just turns up too quick at times. I really am missing a lot. The fun part's going to be picking it all up. Just a small tiny bit and we'll be done. Very quick actually. I know it's a small field though, but I wasn't expecting the skid steer to do so well. That's everything here. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll jump in, we'll turn off the skid steer. Well, the mower anyway. And then we're gonna head back. I'm just gonna have a quick look. No cars. We'll just drive back to the yard. Nice 18 miles. So this is our turn here. And then that is our field number 6, which needs a bit of love and work. What needs to be done on this? Actually nothing. Could probably plant on this straight away. It doesn't need to be ploughed or limed. We'll have a quick check. No, yeah, so it's good to go. It just needs to be fertilized, seeded, fertilized again. So yeah, we've got the wrong one. We'll go 50. Just gonna drive across it. May as well while I'm here. Yeah, we have our yard set up anyway in a nice, in what I hope is a nice way anyway. So I'll have a little tour around that one here. I just think it's really ridiculous a bit. Yeah, my guy can still see. Yeah. So I haven't put anything in the little sheds here to the side. Obviously I don't have cows or pigs or sheep or chicken yet. But we do have all the room. Over here I have the harvester parked up in this shed. I have nothing over there as expected. I've still got nothing here. All my farm equipment is kind of in the farm area here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here. So as I said, this is my storage shed for seeds and liquidizer and lime eventually. What I have here as well is going to be my tools. So I'm going to drop you. I'm going to get out. Now see, here's the weird thing. So I'll hook that. If I press Q, it won't detach, but if I jump in here, it does. So manual handling is on, but for some stuff, it doesn't seem to matter if you're on the inside. Maybe it's just the skid steer itself. Maybe it just doesn't work on manual handling, so it's excluded. Because like I said, I thought it was off and I went around just moving stuff. So yeah, we'll just tell you what, we'll just back out here. So I am missing my tractor. Where the hell did I leave that? Oh, I know where it is. So I will have my tractor parked in one of these bays here. I have my plough, cultivator, seeder up here. I have the blue little truck thing here. The tractor's up at the damn shop still. As you know, I have the harvester over here. I have my seeds, liquidizer, and all my skid steer tools in here at the moment. And I'm just going to run around here. And over here is where I'm going to put my trailers for now. Just because they're so small. Like, they don't need to... I want to try to keep everything in the same area. I was going to stick them over here, but I thought it was a bit weird. In all honesty, I wouldn't mind, like, blocking this with a wall, so it can't be driven through, and just having it like a flat area. Although I don't know what you'd put in here. Kind of, it's a huge space. Right, anyway, what we're going to do... What I'm going to do is I'm going to run up and I'm going to go get my tractor, and then I'll be right back down here. Right, so I have the tractor here. I'm going to attach it. So, as you see, what you do is you just come up and you... Hello? Is it already attached? No? Forward a bit. There. So that little thing pops up, and if you press Q, it connects. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of wires here, and then if I hit that, there you go, all the wires connect. That means that can be tilted and everything. As you can see, they're all connecting to stuff. Sometimes, though, it just doesn't seem to work. So I do Control I. I guess I just won't unload it. It's not there. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't work. The one thing as well I love about this tractor, because it's modded, is you can open up all the windows. You can open up the doors, and then you've even got the little flap. So I like that. I'm quite weird. But yeah, it's a nice little thing. I'm just going to leave the top bit open. I don't need to. As well as that, I do have a mod in that stops trailers that have like axes from turning. It can be glitchy at times if you have more than one trailer attached, so, or depending on what's in the trailer. What we're going to do is we're going to drive up here to the field, and hopefully the skid steer can unload into this. If not, we're going to have to think of something. Actually, before we go anywhere, what we will do is we'll double check. There's no point in having something if it's not going to work. So we'll check the height. Ah, yeah, look at that. That's perfect. So I'd come here and doesn't go any higher, so hopefully everything comes out of the skid steer. Out the bucket. Turning it off. Yeah, so we'll head up. Now I'm gonna take a shorter way up then, because normally if you go through the little town area on the road I've driven on, coming in with the skid steer, it's a one-way road. So if I was to go that way, I'd have to be very careful. So I'm gonna go kind of a back way, just through here, through this little woods area. We shouldn't speed in case I run into someone's field. What we'll do is we'll turn here. Right, and then there is our field. The next idea is trying to find somewhere to park this now, because the AI doesn't really come down here. I'm just going to leave it here. You should be okay if I park it there, yeah. The one thing I wish is, you know, we see AI driving around, but you don't see AI doing harvesting and stuff. It just kind of comes on and off the field, and it's like, well, you can get AI workers to do it. Surely you could have it. It'd make the game feel a bit more lived in to me. So I wish it was a mod. I think it would be quite cool. Right, buddy. Let us maybe lower the bucket so we don't. Oh god, that's not a good view. Oh well, should be okay. Right, so. Oh god, that's a terrible view. So I'm going to go to maximum power of 18 miles an hour. And I'm going to go a different way just to show you how awkward it can be. I think I've come the wrong way actually as well. It should be fine. I don't mind driving across my own field. Bit bumpy anyway, should be fine. So instead of going the other way where we might slam into a car, what I'm going to do is first make sure there's no cars coming. Yeah, grand. We're going to come down this road. I know it says off limits, but don't worry about that. Just kind of reset my view. Idiots. So come down here. Oh god. Oh god. She's a bit bouncy, but she's okay. Jump over here, and we are essentially kind of at the back of the field. That over there is a dairy place, just down the right side, from just dropping off milk. So once we have cows and they're producing milk, that's where we will be heading to. God damn it. Right, let's see how well this idea of mine's going to work. If indeed it's going to work at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the top here and clear some room so we can Okay, so how much? Okay, it takes a can hold a good bit anyway. That's not a bad amount of grass, to be honest. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this little area here. What the hell was that? Okay, wrong button. Alright. Okay, that actually did better than I was expecting. So I'm going to run over here. Turn on. Just gonna quickly jump across. There we go. Okay. So let's see how well this goes now. Lift you up and start backing up. Maybe it's better to go around the other side, because it looks like it's a bit on a hill. So it might give us a bit of a advantage. Look at that. Oh, I just... If you heard that, that was me patting myself on the shoulder for an idea I didn't think would work. Or well, I hoped the god worked. Oh. Oh. Now, just to do the entire damn field. It's gonna be a bit of a job. I'll do a couple loads and then I think I'll pause it. That'll be... I'm so impressed. I need to connect my controller. I have a controller and I have it set up so that the thing going up and down goes a lot better. Okay. Okay. There, that should be okay, yeah? Yeah, that looks a bit better. Come on, get the big grass. Okay, I assume it's picking it up, it's just showing it to be a bit of a pain. Right. Well, there we go. Should be working quite nicely. Just getting a bit because it's digging into the ground, but I'm not going to complain. We've got to struggle too, my friend. We struggle, but we get it done. Yeah. Look at that. That is quite good. I'm happy with myself for getting this idea. Keeps costs on my new farm cheap. Ah, no! Oh. Why? Why did you do that? No, no. What are you doing? Okay, I don't think it can do 100%. Don't know if it's just the skid steer sucks at, or it's just me. Excuse me, I'm busy here. It empties. That's the most thing. Right, I'm gonna. I think I'll end it here. I'm gonna finish this field. It was just. I don't want to say a quick video, but it's actually quite long. But yeah, this is my grassing technique. Grassing. This is my cutting the grass technique. I think it's quite cool. I could probably kind of wish I had something that could actually go a bit higher than the skid steer. But you know, for as I said, my character is kind of a beginner. He's doing the job as best he can with the money he has. So yeah, until the next episode, where I think we'll plant something on field 6. We'll see. I don't know what we'll plant yet, but so that'll be a whole process. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this field, see how much time it'll take, and until then, take care and see ya.